it's Werewolf of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here, and today I got a total of 390 views as of right now. As of the time of this recording, I got 390 views. But once this video gets uploaded, I don't know how many views it'll get, so I hope this video doesn't get me to 110 views, because I got that many before 500 views, and on October 31st, I should have up to 500 views. And then on December 13th of 2018, I should have 750 views. So, let's try to reach 500 views first, and then on November 1st, I will try to get an update to you guys about what other things I'm going to do. So first, October 1st, I believe, is when the Rise of the TMNT figures come out, and I believe that is one of the days I will be doing videos on those figures. You see, I'm going to review Leonardo, just to give you a heads up. I think I'm going to do Leonardo, Raphael, Leonardo for sure, but I don't know about the other three. I don't know what order the Turtles are going to go into next. I think what I'm going to do is Raphael, and then I'm going to do Donatello, and then Michelangelo, or Michelangelo and Donatello. I don't know. I'm going to figure that out, because when I got the figures from Sonic, I got Raphael, I opened, I guess, Donatello, and then I opened Leonardo, and then I opened Michelangelo. So it could be that way, but for sure this time it's Leonardo. Because like I said, last time I got a Ninja Turtle from the Ninja Turtles toy line, I got Michelangelo from the 2012 toy line. But in both movies, their toy lines, they're called sublines. So I got the Leonardo by himself for the first movie, who was voiced by Johnny Knoxville, and Leonardo and Donatello and Splinter for the second movie in one package. Leonardo voiced by Pete Plosick.
1 p.m. 6 notifications.
Excuse me. I think that was my other device.
Speech off.
There. I turned the speech off. But anyways, as I was saying, I had okay, so Pete Plosick, I think, was the guy's name that he voiced Leonardo. And let me tell you, the differences between the 2014 and 2016 version of Leonardo is, number one, the 2016 version of Leonardo does not have as much stuff as he did back in 2014. And number two, his sheath was removable. This one is not, however, removable. If you try to remove it, you'll end up breaking it. So, what's up with the sheath on this new Leonardo? Is it going to be removable? Or is it just, it's just for one sword. However, it's just for one long sword. It's called the Odachi sword. There are two versions in this package that I'm going to be reviewing on October 1st. I believe that's when I'm going to get it. That is the regular Odachi sword and the flaming version, the active version, like the powered up version of the Odachi sword. Then there's Donatello. Of course they'll have secondary accessories. The reason I call them secondaries because it's just something cool. So, secondary accessories include Ninja Stars and not very necessary, NVN, not very necessary, accessories are like, well, there are a couple turtles that come with this thing where it's like, it comes with a not very necessary accessory. Those are Leonardo and Michelangelo. Well, unless the skateboards are a faster way to get places, sure, that ought to be necessary. But just to have them, I don't know. I think Pixel Dan is wrong about the turtles, the turtle Michelangelo having stickers to decorate the skateboard. I think those are to decorate him, not the skateboard. Because, you got Michelangelo. He is covered in stickers and pen and stuff. He's all graffitied and stuff. Unless the stickers are for the skateboard and I don't know it. Oh well, I'm going to let that sticker feature alone. Because I always like to keep the stickers, if possible. One thing right about the new Ninja Turtle lineup is the pizza points. I guess back in the 80s and 90s when they had pizza points, you would have to mail in the code after you wrote it down and then they'd send you something. But now you have the website where you can enter the code to register. Something I would think about doing. But anyways, accessories for Leonardo include the Adachi sword, the powered up version of the Adachi sword, a skateboard, and 2 ninja stars, and then the figure itself. For Donatello, we get a regular bow staff, and a tech bow staff, and 2 ninja stars, and the jetpack thing that goes on his back. Hopefully, when I get it, it will be installed properly. Raphael's accessories include a pair of tonfas, powered up fists that I assume can be removed. If you put them on there, they can be removed easily. 2 ninja stars and the figure itself. Michelangelo. Has one Kasarifano with a punching glove, another with a blade, and a Chinook weapon of sorts. Sorry, I'm a little tired. 2 ninja stars, and the figure itself, and a skateboard. Wait, did I miss anything with Leonardo? Let me think. No, I think Michelangelo is the one that has the most accessories, but I'm still going to look at him anyways. Splinter has 2 accessories, which include a cane that can turn into a sword / sheath, and a ninja star. And that's it. And then the figure itself. April comes with 2 versions of the baseball bat. Regular and a powered up baseball bat. Notice how that's the only thing that she uses. Then she comes with Mayhem, the cat. Then there's the figure itself, which probably has a lot more articulation than the Ebronials that we know of from 2016 and older. Then we go to Origami Foot Ninja. So, Origami Ninja, Origami Soldier, or whatever. It includes 3 ninja stars and a few different other weapons. Okay, Burn Jackson has, I guess, the two things that sit on his shoulders and two other things, and then, I don't know, they're all creatures, they're nothing special. Then, Meat Sweats has two accessories. In the UK, I mean, in Canada, he has this tendril thing, but in the United States, he has a interchangeable right hand that you can plug in. And that's it. Those are all the figures. The Turtle Tank has been introduced yesterday. The Turtle Tank will be reviewed by me in probably like December or something, I don't know. But I don't know when I'm going to get Splinter, April, Origami Ninja, Meat Sweats, or Burn Jackson. I don't know. They're secondary figures, so I don't know. Planning on getting the turtles first, I don't know. And there are the action turtles, where there's like sound effects and the actions that they do. They're like 5.5 inches tall, and they're deluxe figures. Then there are the giant figures that are 13 points for articulation. Most articulated action figures that everyone has ever seen in a while. Some action figures like the 2014 movie turtles have like head, arms, wrists, legs, knees, and that's pretty much it. They're like 9 or 10. But there are other figures that have, what, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like, Playmates is not very good at making articulated action figures. They're a cheap market, and Playmates is literally the best way you can get cheap action figures. There are some other companies like Hasbro, I guess, that make cheap action figures. Mattel does, I think. But mostly Playmates is the best way to get cheap action figures for under $10. And they have a lot of articulation. Well, Playmates action figures do have a lot of articulation. At the time of the 1980s, articulation was very basic. They had like head, arms, elbows, and legs. And that's pretty much it. No knee articulation, no foot articulation. They're always stuck in that one position. That's what makes them so 80s, if you want to count that. And they ran into the 1990s and the 2000s. But in 2012, they started upgrading their articulation for the turtles. The articulation just turned out to be knees and elbows, and I believe that's it. I mean, knees and hands, knees, elbows, wrists, and that's pretty much it. But still, they did get upgraded. Then the 15-point articulation action figures for the 2018 Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy line. And what you gotta do is you just gotta look at the feet. You gotta look at them. They're crazy. All you gotta do is just do one little turn and you got yourself a swiveling footed Ninja Turtle. Yeah, that's right. they can swivel their feet and move their feet. They got hinges on the feet that you can move them. Playmates has actually got on the bandwagon of making collectible figures, like the 1987 Classic Collection from 2013. So basically, what it is you got the big old huge 6-inch tall figures. They're taller than normal. They got more articulation than any other Ninja Turtle. They got about almost or over 30 points of articulation. Now, call me crazy, but how many times have you seen in the past with Ninja Turtles having a lot of articulation? Oh, I see. NECA has had a lot of Ninja Turtles with articulation. Take the 2016 arcade game Turtles. Was that 2016? I think so. Yeah, it probably was. But they weren't as highly articulated as the Playmates ones were. But they're decently articulated. They're like 25 points of articulation. But yeah, they still got a lot more. And then there is the movie Turtles from NECA. They have like maybe over 25 points of articulation, maybe. Then there are the Mondo Turtles, which stand up to like 9.5, 10 inches tall. Then there are the Turtles from Good Smile Company, although those are statues rather than toys. But, I think they feature some articulation, maybe like 3 or 4 points. And this is the thing. The least amount of articulation a Ninja Turtle from Playmates ever got was the fact that these small 5.5-inch tall figures, the Ooze Turtles, had only 4 points of articulation. That included the head, the arms, and the waist. Now that's kind of crazy, right? No leg, no elbow, no wrist, no nothing. But yet they're still in the high range of their original Ninja Turtle counterparts from the first release. Speaking of, I wonder what they're gonna release for their first variant. I wonder if they're gonna release Leonardo with. I mean, yeah, they're already coming out with a variant. I believe it's the Shellhog Turtles. What's kind of upsetting is that the turtles that come with vehicles don't have but just their core weapons or nothing at all. Or they have more than their core weapons, save for the... I mean, there is like a Leonardo vehicle that I had with a Leonardo with a bunch of articulation. I don't know. I just don't know, guys. But anyway, guys, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more.